I've seen this talked about is, kind of like maybe when, when the split happened, when they made Cam vice president, did you guys feel like you had to choose sides between Dame and Jay at the time?
Nah, I didn't have a side to choose. I chose whatever side Cam chose.
Okay, the split happens. After that, right after that is when you go to Koch?
Um, yeah, somewhere around there, something like that. Or maybe a little bit before that. Like I tell people, I tried to get $1 million from Dame. Dame laughed at me, and he chose to do the Koch deal. I knew that I would make more than $1 million. And being independent was a thing that I've seen from being in Houston the previous 2 years, and watching all these Houston artists making so much money selling shit out their trunk and in the mom and pop stores. Had the same attitude, like it wouldn't matter where these kids get the records from, long as it's on, long as they see the Diplomat bird on it. They wouldn't give a if it's Def Jam, Atlantic, mom and pop. They just want to see what the bird is about.
How many people turned you down at that time?
As far as what?
As far as giving you a deal?
Nobody.
Nobody. Okay.
Cam was turning down deals for the Diplomats at that time that I had no idea about. But yeah, there was a lot of deals being offered to them for Diplomats.
Was there a reason why you guys chose not to sign a deal like that?
As far as what, for myself or for Diplomats?
For both, or the group.
My deal was separate.
Yourself?
I wasn't signed to Diplomats at all. I'm not a Diplomat artist. Jewels is a Diplomat artist. He was signed to Cam. Cam is the owner of Diplomat Records.
Okay. Did you eventually go to Koch?
Yeah, go to Koch under the same premise of Diplomats, with Diplomat Bird, Diplomat Records, but I'm my own entity.
Now, I thought I seen this a while ago, man. Did Cameron ever sue you about using the Diplomats logo?
He couldn't sue me about using the Diplomat logo. I mean, he had took the trademark for the Bird Gang logo. I mean, at that time, me moving fast was all about making money. Smart as I was, there's a few things that I skipped over without, crossing my T's and dotting my I's. And trademarking logos and names was something I wasn't really thinking about, especially for somebody else that I know would do it instead of putting me onto it. But I have to leave it here nor there.
Okay. Well, Ballin drops, or We Fly High drops. I think mostly everybody calls it Ballin, but and this thing goes crazy.
Ballin was dope. Ballin is my Michael Jackson hit.
What was the process of putting the song together?
A Ballin?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that shit. I forgot what studio it was at. I think it was a Sony studio or some shit. Had this record. Remember, the Franchise Boys was on the record, but my label needed a single. They had my back against the wall. They wanted to use this Cali single called Reppin' Time. I didn't want to use it at the time. Still stuck in my New York ways. So I ended up taking them off in the studio, looking at the Puffy and Nelly shit. They forgot what the shit where they singing, the girl was singing the hook and the guy was singing the hook. I'm like, I gotta do a record, something like that. End up catching the hook, end up telling my man, call his baby moms down to do the second half of the hook. That's how it was done.
I seen somewhere that Tupac was an ad-lib on the song, or
no. Tupac, I got Tupac is the one who inspired me to do ad-libs the way I do. If you listen to any of Tupac music, his ad-libs are super duper dope.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.